Hello? Wow, that is the way to start a celebration. The lion dance was performed by Lee Kun Hung Choi Lat Kung Fu Association, led by Master Lee Sui Sung. It is Master Lee Sui Hung's commitment, knowledge, and love of martial arts that is the inspiration for excellence at the Lee Kun Hung Choi Lei Fu Kung Fu Association. Master Lee was born in 1956 and began his training in 1963 at age 7 under his brother, Grandmaster Lee Kun Hung. Master Lee has trained over 40 years now in Choi Lei Fu and has been teaching since he was a teenager. A former full contact fighting champion before MMA became a popular sport, and a champion of forms and weapons. His brother taught him well. This training intensity is passed on to the students at the Boynton Beach and Sunrise Martial Arts School on a daily basis. He continues to push his students to work hard and persevere. This philosophy of hard work and perseverance is the foundation of Master Lee's unique style, which requires his personal involvement with all students, from beginners to instructors. Thank you so much. That was one of the best lion dances I've seen, and I've seen a lot. And good afternoon. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. My name is Adrienne Aiko Thompson, Miami-Dade County Asian American Advisory Board member, appointed by Commissioner Raquel Regalado of District 7. And I am the Master of Ceremonies for this afternoon's presentation. Once again, the theme for this year's Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander Heritage Month celebration is a legacy of leadership and resilience. And if you look around you, we have many leaders who have made a permanent imprint in Miami-Dade County and in South Florida. And through resilience, we are continuing to thrive and contributing to our nation. So just take a minute and look around you and look at all of the Asian American leaders that we have in our community. It's amazing. Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander Heritage Month celebration, or AANHPI Heritage Month, is an annual celebration that recognizes the historical and cultural contribution of individuals and groups of Asians, Native Hawaiians, and Pacific Islander descent in the United States. The AANHPI umbrella includes cultures from the entire Asian continent, including East, Southeast, and South Asia, and the Pacific Islands of Melanesia, Micronesia, and Polynesia. Asian Americans, Native Hawaiians, and Pacific Islanders have contributed significantly to many facets of American culture and society, including science and medicine, literature and art, sports and recreation, government and politics, and activism and law. Today, Asian Americans, Native Hawaiians, and Pacific Islanders are the fastest growing ethnic group in the United States. AANHPI Heritage Month celebrates the unique journey of all AANHPI immigrants and citizens in the United States and their unique life experiences, traditions, and cultures. Our next performance is a combination of Barat Kanayakam, South Indian Classical, Katat, North Indian Classical, and Hollywood, that's with a K, songs from Tamil films.
नमो नमो भारताम्बे सारस्वत शरीरिणी नमो जगताम्ब ब्रह्मविद्या प्रकाश नमो नमो भारताम्बे हिमालय पावनी नमो नमो
Yes, so I wanted to say that this Indian presentation was a combination of these two talented young ladies. They are Indian Americans from Miami. One is 8 and the other is 10. Shyla is in 4th grade and her sister Shriya is in the 3rd grade. These dances were choreographed by Ranjana Warrior from Ryan School of Dance in Dade, Florida. And a little bit of information about their dances. So India has diverse forms of dance with various styles, music, and languages. It is, of course, the world's largest democracy. From classical, I practice the pronunciation, Bharata Natyam, to contemporary Hollywood dance, that's with a K, you will experience that artistic diversity of the rhythmic beats to flowing music. Bharatanatyam is a South Indian classical art form and one of the foundations of dance. The meaning of the word Ba means emotion, Ra means music, Ta meaning rhythm, and Natyam meaning dance. Kathak is a North Indian classical dance form known for its storytelling, intricate footwork, and rhythmic precision. And Tollywood is the upbeat musical dance from the Indian films in the Tamil language, which combines various cultural moves and has become a global phenomenon. And you experience these dance forms and songs from Shaya and Shriya, and we hope that you enjoy them and you can see the spread of joy that they gave to our communities. Please thank these young ladies and give them another round of applause. Thank you. You guys were wonderful. We are grateful for this opportunity to share a glimpse of our rich culture and heritage. And in our midst, we have so many dignitaries, elected officials, and community leaders. At this time, please welcome back our very own Joshua Ho, Asian American Advisory Board Program Director, to acknowledge our special guests.
Thank you, Moving on, a round of applause to our MC for today, Dr. Adrian Thompson. Thank you. So once again, thank you for everyone that's here today. We have some wonderful special guests. I want to say you guys are VIPs because you are here today. But even this time here, we do have VVIPs. I don't know, they call very, very important persons in the midst, which is all as well. But let me introduce you up here. And this is our first Asian American elected official in North Miami Beach, Vice Mayor Nick Sue. Let me start out with something. Also, our mayor, Danielle McCullough from Miami-Dade County. Such a high. We did have from the office of the sheriff, that's the sheriff, Eric Garcia is here. I'll send here, he's right here. So you can take us, you can see him and he'll help you out. That's right, there. And from our cultural core, there are friends helping our people here to get the passports and everything that they need. Right now, we have the honorary Consul General of Philippines, Consul General Trevor Douglas, all from Jacksonville. Wonderful friend, our Doctor General Joshua from the Taipei Economic and Cultural Office, Miami, Taiwan, from China. From the Consul General of Japan in Miami, we have Deputy Consul General Fumio Suda. And we're missing a couple of them coming, but they're running a little late. But at the same time, dear friends are here. First of all, I want to recognize all the board members of the Asian American Advisory Board. We stand at this time to recognize for your hard work, your dedication, and giving back to our Where's our dear friend from the Greater Miami Convention and Business Bureau, President Lombardi, the Program Manager of Multicultural Tourism Development. From the committee, she's come on board as well. Yes. We also have our International Trade Consortium board members and also the leaders and the South Korea representing the Asian representing Asia. Because it's actually tricky. From India, yes. We have a great friend from the Hawaiian Regional Association Miami chapter, the president. She loves pictures. We have the chairman of the Chinese Cultural Association of Florida and the chairman of this. Okay, Mr. So if you go to public and you see that brand, that is his brand, all the way from Jamaica. If you look at it, it's Jamaican Chinese, but he's here to support, so we're very thankful. Also, we have, once again, our in the midst. Thank you for raise your hand. Thank you. And things here as well. And now, thank you. Oh, I want to see the flowers today. Now, these are not just regular flowers. These are creations created by Ikebana International Miami Chapter. Yes. So at this time, we also have a Chinese tea demonstration. Right here, please come. Please go and check out the Chinese tea or buy our thank you plan.
We'd like to have a few words from our mayor. Special remarks. This is Daniela Salva-Savi. Please come. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. What a delight to be with this beautiful crowd and so many different countries, nationalities represented here today. This is what makes us so rich, so dynamic. I love it. You can see I dressed the part today. This is from my um, trade mission to Japan. It's a happy coat, right? Yes, I'm very happy. So, but I also have clothes from other countries, and I have a daughter-in-law who's learned some of those dances that those two lovely young ladies just performed. My daughter-in-law grew up learning those dances. I just sent her the pictures to see if these were consistent with what she learned as a young girl. So it's really so beautiful that we have this great international, really, it's like a smorgasbord, right? We have everything here in Miami-Dade County. Thank you so much to Joshua Ho for your extraordinary leadership for the Asian American Advisory Board. Please give him another round. Thank you, Joshua. And thank you to all of our consular corps who are with us today and other distinguished guests and members of the advisory board and the Office of Community Advocacy, which brings so many different important groups to our awareness on special occasions like this. This is a month in which we reflect and celebrate the vibrancy of the Asian American, Native, Hawaiian, and Pacific Island communities. That's a lot of people in a lot of countries all in one. Incredible contributions from the arts and sciences to business, education, and public service. AAPI residents have been a huge source of everything in our society: strength, resilience, and innovation. And your stories are our stories. So we celebrate each of you and your traditions. I was formerly the commissioner from District 8, now Commissioner Danielle Cohn-Higgins District. And there we have our Buddhist temple. What? Buddhist, I didn't pronounce it correctly, but just yesterday for the National Day of Prayer, we had monks that came and chanted with us. It was very, very special, very peaceful, and that is the point. That is the point. So you might not think of the fact that we have such a diverse culture here, but in fact, we have Filipino nurses that came arriving in the 70s and 80s. We had, after the Vietnam War, many Vietnamese families who came, so many from all the different countries, but particularly Chinese, Indian, Korean, Japanese, Pacific Islander, all contributing so much, as has been mentioned. I, for one, and I've been struggling whether to tell you this story, but I like all food. I'm a foodie, but I must say, as a group, this part of the world produces some of the most delicious cuisine. Would you agree? And we're very fortunate that we can sample so much of it. So let's not just reflect, but let's look to the future. We want to continue to stand up against discrimination and hate in all forms. And we know, unfortunately, there is a part of our world that is driving hate and prejudice forward, and we are not that. We are welcoming, we are inclusive, we are the mosaic. So I get to present a special proclamation in recognition of today's event. So please, Joshua, if you would join me. Okay. Board members, please join. And I do regret that I'm an interview to attend right after this. I'm not going to be able to enjoy all the beautiful performances, but I really wish I could. And we will post as many of them as we can. Thank you.
I'm not called the conservative. Can I have the conservative with us? Vice Mayor Lynn.
Let's give another round of applause for Mayor Daniela Levine. Thank you so much. We're so grateful for her always supporting AAAB.
Back to the, Turkish.
So next, the folk dance of Thrace, the landmass of Turkey on the European continent, is sometimes referred to as the welcome dance. And Turkey is a special country because it's right between East and West continents. One of the special characteristics of this region is the use of two drums and two zurnas. The word meaning of welcome in Turkish means greeting or welcome. Thracian folk dances start with a slow rhythm, but gradually accelerate. Please welcome the dancers from the Florida Turkish American Association, an organization dedicated to fostering a vibrant Turkish American community in Southern Florida. Through cultural, educational, and social programs, they celebrate and preserve Turkish heritage while promoting cross-cultural understanding across generations. Their initiatives include cultural festivals, art and dance clubs, language classes, and support for newcomers. They strive to create a welcoming environment where community members can connect, share their heritage, and contribute to the broader community. Let's welcome the Turkish folk dance, Tabra Kashilatmasi. bit loud.
Thank you.
Thank you for your patience and Thank you, Chairat Shaput. I love his smile and what amazing hand movements. So next on our program is to explain the importance of celebrating our Heritage Month. So today we're joined by two amazing former and current members of the Asian American Advisory Board who will share briefly why it is so important to join, share, and celebrate Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. With us, we have Vice Mayor Len Su of the city of North Miami Beach, the first Asian American elected official in the city of North Miami Beach, and Ms. Luna Adachi, our current first Vice Chairwoman of AAAP, representing Commissioner Higgins of District 5. Please welcome Vice Mayor Len Su.
I wanted to give you all a proper Thai greeting, as a good Thai should. So my parents taught me really well on this one. They were very strict about our culture, and I'm so happy that they did do that, because it's so easy to just get forgotten in our everyday busy lives. So formally, good afternoon, everyone. We could do better than that. Good afternoon, everyone. Are you enjoying the performances? Yes, thank you to the Asian American Advisory Board led by Program Director Joshua Ho and Chairwoman Tai Vaz. You guys have made us proud. This organization and this advisory board has come such a long way, and we are so proud of them. And I'm so glad to have them advocating for us Asians here in South Florida. All right, so it is an absolute joy for me to be here, celebrating Asian American, Native Hawaiian, Pacific Islander Heritage Month with so many incredible leaders that I'm standing among you, and friends and change makers, as well as trailblazers. Let's give them all a hand here, and the leaders in the front. My name is Lynn, and I am deeply honored to stand before you today as the first Asian American ever elected to the office of North Miami Beach. And thank you. It still humbles me to say that out loud. Not because I set out to break barriers, but because I know what it took to get here. I'm a daughter of immigrants from Thailand who came with an extra outfit in their bag, no money, a lot of faith, and a lot of hard work. And that's what they did in this amazing country, was it gave them an opportunity to raise a child who is now today can be elected as a vice mayor in a city. They worked long hours, they waited tables, they started small family businesses, they never took a day off. As you Asians, all of us Asians know, we don't take a day off, not Christmas, not Thanksgiving. We work through it all. So with that said, they didn't ask for any applause or any praise. They just did what they had to do, and they taught me to do the same. So when I decided to run for office, since we're talking about leadership, I knew the road wouldn't be easy. People looked at me and said, how are you going to win? Only about 2% in the city is Asian. And you don't have a base. But what they didn't understand is that my base wasn't about ethnicity. It was about values. It was about community. It's about showing up, listening deeply, and earning trust through service and not slogans. Leadership isn't about waiting your turn. It's about stepping up when it matters most. And resilience, that's what gets you through when no one thinks you can. I leaned into the very things that people told me that would hold me back. My name, my culture, my difference. and turn them into strengths. And today I stand before you, not just as an elected official, but as proof that representation matters and resilience matters. This month, we celebrate the power of AAPI NH voices, the business owners, the artists, the teachers, the parents, the students. Each of us carry a legacy of those who came before us, building something even greater for those who will follow. To every young person out there, and I like to see a raise of hands who's young, everybody should be raising their hand at this moment. To every young person here today, don't wait to be invited to the table. Build your own, and don't let anyone tell you you don't belong, because you do. And your voice might just be the one that changes everything. I may be the first, but I promise you I will not be the last. So thank you very much for having me today, and a happy Asian American, Native Hawaiian, Pacific Islander Heritage Month. Thank you. Oh, there she was.
Thank you, Vice Mayor Linsu. You represent the motto of the United States, E pluribus unum, out of many, one. And diversity is what makes us stronger. Thank you. We have a change in the program. And our next speaker is Ms. Adachi. Ms. Adachi is the Vice Chairwoman of the Asian American Advisory Board. Let's welcome Ms. Adachi.
Good afternoon. Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. Okay, my name is Luna Dachi, and I'm the first Vice Chairwoman of the Asian American Advisory Board, and I'm proud Japanese American. It is so important to recognize and celebrate the AANHPI Heritage Month because it provides to all of our communities the historical accomplishments of those who came before us and allow us to flourish because of the sacrifice. I was reminded that in addition to remarking the anniversary of the completion of the Transcontinental Railroad on May 10, 1969, as majority of the workers who laid the tracks were Chinese immigrants. One of the reasons why the month of May was chosen to celebrate AANHPI Heritage Month was to commemorate the immigration of the first Japanese to the United States of May 7, 1843. Nakahama John Mulgrew was the first Japanese person to leave the United States and made many contributions as a bridge between Japan and the US. Japanese Americans endured many hardships and challenges. California alien landlord of 1913, the Immigration Act of 1924, and the internment camp of Japanese Americans during World War II. However, in the midst of all, we see leadership and bravery coming through, like the 442nd Regimentary Combat Team or 100 Infantry Go for Broad Battalion, the most highly decorated unit in U.S. military history. On board of Japanese Americans, the 442nd Combat Team fought valiantly in the European theater. The 522nd Missile Field Artillery Battalion was one of the first units to liberate the prisoners of Nazi concentrated camp at Dachau. Hawaii Senator Daniel Inoue was veteran of the 442nd Combat Team. Mino Yamasaki, actress best known for New York World Trade Center Twin Towers. Hiroaki Rocky Aoki, founder of Benihana. Pat Morta, Academy Award nominated actor and comedian. Ann Curry, former network anchor and correspondent for NBC News and The Today Show. Donald Dragon Wilson, former world champion kickboxer and action movie star. Redford Madsen, Medal of Freedom recipients who argued against the internment. Pat Sakimoto Meek, first Asian American congresswoman from Hawaii. Norma Mineta, mayor of San Jose, congressman from California, secretary of commerce, and secretary of transportation. Ted Fujita, creator of Fujita Scale. Apollo Anto Ono won 8 Olympic medals in short track speed skating. Christy Yamaguchi, she's a fourth generation of Japanese American, won 3 national figure skating championships, 2 world titles, and 1992 Olympic gold medal. And it was in Miami-Dade County, the late Mieko Kubota, Grandmaster Kumori Sakurakai, representing Ikebana International Miami, and Akiko Kaji, master of the Japanese. There are many more contributions, but due to the time limit, I can only mention a few. I am mentioning their names because if we don't, they become forgotten. As a mother, I want to instill in my daughters that her dreams can become a reality because of the wonderful Americans that I have mentioned earlier with combined culture and heritage from both the US and Japan. And that I am continuing the path that my mother has shown while she was a councilwoman for the city of Kasugai in Japan, that active participate in the local government provides opportunities for improvement and betterment of all members of that community. And I am very thankful to my Commissioner Ellen Higgins for giving me the opportunity to represent her and District 5 on the Asian American Advisory Board. I am very grateful for the opportunity to stand before you this afternoon and share my thoughts and understanding. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Luna, for your work in the Japanese American community and the community in general. Next, we have a Korean Taekwondo demonstration. Taekwondo is the art of self-defense that originated in Korea. It is recognized as one of the oldest forms of martial arts in the world, dating back more than 2,000 years. The name was selected for its appropriate description of the art. Tai means foot, Kwang means hand, and Do means art. The introduction of Taekwondo in the United States began during the 1950s, when a handful of pioneering master instructors traveled to America to spread the art. Throughout the next few decades, Taekwondo grew in popularity, not only as a martial art, but as an international sport. The physical training undertaken in Taekwondo is purposeful and fosters strength of mind through mental armament. World-class martial arts was created out of a strong passion, a shared vision, and a ceaseless commitment to making learning easy and accessible. Since opening in 2019, they've had the opportunity to help students acquire foundational skills, develop new techniques, and confidently move forward in their learning journey. As one of the largest martial arts facilities in the Miami area, they provide a wide range of courses to support students from all backgrounds and all levels. Please welcome world-class martial arts director, Master Sung-Won Jung, and his students.
Go. Yeah. And out. Make one.
Thank you, world-class martial arts. Wow. Our next and last performance is the Chinese fan dance by Jing Liu Dance Group. The traditional Chinese fan dance has been part of China's heritage for over 2,000 years. Considered to be an ancient form of folk dance, the fan dance serves various purposes and is highly regarded by the Chinese. The origins of the fan dance are rooted in the Han Dynasty, which dates to around 200 AD. The Han Dynasty was the first to value and preserve the arts, which is probably why fan dancing endures today. Its unique placement in history allowed it to be passed on to generations, causing it to be more of a familial tradition than a studio-focused style of dance. Jing Lu was one of our recipients for her contribution to our community at our 25th annual celebration gala. Let's welcome the dancers from Jin Lu Arts. you so much. I'd like to welcome a special guest here. We have Commissioner Aileen Higgins with us. If you'd like to say a few words.
Oh, hello, everybody. Welcome to County Hall. It is a pleasure to see you all here today, celebrating another amazing month of Asian American heritage and all of the different peoples and places from which we hail and we appreciate everyone. For me, it's a pleasure. It's one of the reasons I like living here is because we have so many people from so many different places and we get along and we love each other. But this month is particularly special because all over the county, you're showcasing the heart and soul of so many cultures and sharing that with the residents and especially with the children in Miami-Dade County. So congratulations. I look forward to seeing you all over the county in the coming months.
Thank you. Thank you, Commissioner Eileen Higgins. Finally, I would like to introduce Ms. Ty Voss, Miami-Dade County Asian American Advisory Board's chairwoman for the closing remarks.
Thank you, thank you. Good afternoon. And Commissioner Higgins is my commissioner who appointed me, so thank you. Thank you for everything. Last year, I invited all of us to reflect on the invaluable contribution of the Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander communities. Their resilience, creativity, and dedication have enriched every corner of our society, from groundbreaking innovations into technology to the vibrant cultural traditions that shape our collective identity. These communities have left an enduring mark on our economic prosperity, cultural richness, and shared values of inclusivity and unity. Today, let us go beyond celebration. Let this moment inspire continued appreciation, active support, and true allyship. Let us embody diversity not just in words, but in our action, our policies, and our daily life. Together, let's stand against discrimination and champion inclusion so that every voice is heard, every culture is valued, and every individual is empowered to thrive. Because today and every day, we are one community, one Miami-Dade County. Last year, with support from Mayor Daniela Carver's office, the Aviation Department, and the Miami-Dade County Asian American Advisory Board, we proudly launched a heritage celebration signage campaign at Miami International Airport. Passengers from around the world were greeted by vibrant messages honoring Asian American, Native, Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander Heritage Month, displayed across the Central Boulevard, screen flight info screen that gets frame monitors and its displays. This year, I encourage you to explore the Asian Culture Series at Miami-Dade Public Library branches. This inspiring series showcases traditional music, exhibitions, and performances that highlight the unique stories and artistry of many Asian cultures. It is a powerful opportunity to learn, connect, and celebrate as one community. Thank you for joining us today in this meaningful celebration. May we carry the spirit of unity and appreciation into everything we do. Once again, we are one community, one Miami-Dade County, and one magic city. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairwoman. Before we end, I'd like to mention that we have some beautiful exhibits in the back. We have the Chinese tea demonstration by Ms. Tammy Tang, and you have the opportunity to try some delicious Chinese tea. And also in the table in the back, we have an art display of the Forbidden City by Dr. Jin Yu of World Languages Department at Miami-Dade College, Wilson campus. And I'd like to thank you for coming and celebrating with the Miami-Dade County Asian American Advisory Board 2025 Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander Heritage Month kickoff presentation. We hope you've enjoyed the presentation and gained new perspectives for all of our communities. I'd like to say at the federal level, we are no longer recognized for the month of May. Since for over 35 years, we have been federally recognized the month of May for Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander heritage. And we do hope that that changes after 4 years and that we are federally recognized again as an important group to this great nation. Once again, my name is Adrienne Icahn Thompson, professor at Miami-Dade College Padrone campus and a proud board member of the Asian American Advisory Board. And it was my pleasure today to serve as your master of ceremonies. Please enjoy the rest of the afternoon and see you next year. Thank you. Want me to do a photo of everyone who wants to be on stage, the Asian American Advisory Board members, the commissioners, dignitaries,
Yes.
and other Asian American leaders, or anyone in the audience who wants to be in the picture. Come on up.